All right, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wonderful people, lovers of freedom all over the world. Wherever you're joining us from today, you're highly welcome to this wonderful YouTube platform that gives you quality news and information on all the activities happening in Biafran territory. Please subscribe to this channel and also do not forget to turn on your notification because you will be notified as soon as we drop the news as it dey hot for Biafran land. Now straight up to the issue on ground because a lot of issue needs to be readdressed and addressed when it comes to this Biafran freedom. But first of all, the information that got to us today is that Donald Trump actually survived an assassination. Yes, you can check up for that video. That is how politics is, and the kind of dirty game politics has actually brought. That is why when I look at what these political parties and politicians are doing to our people in Biafran land, all I can do is to continue to lay curses and continue to expose all their atrocities, because these people have done more good than harm in Biafran land. So why should I, a true Biafran who has the spirit of Biafra in me, come out and start defending the atrocities of these people, the atrocious things that they have committed on the people? No, it is not done. Instead of me to go out there and do their so-called civil obligation, I'd rather go and fight for the freedom of my people. That is why, on that note, I'm using this medium to remind you, wherever you are, whoever you are, so far you are a Biafran, and so far you believe that this cause is leading to somewhere. Even if you don't believe, in the person who is carrying the mantle currently, but if you have the belief, please do not forget to, do the necessary things to support the freedom of our people. It is very important. Nothing is too small. Go to the S handle of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. You will get the link, to do the necessary payment that you need to do. It's a support. You're not enforced to do it. Just as people put it, they are doing everything to tag, the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa bad. They are doing everything possible to fight the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa. Today they are telling you that he's siphoning money from people. Oh, I cannot remember when last the Prime Minister enforced anybody, to contribute. It is a responsibility. It is a call that every Biafran needs to understand, that he or she needs to participate in this freedom. Nothing is too small. Nothing is too big for your freedom. Freedom fighting is not just by mere words. We do it. We want freedom. No, it requires and entails a lot of things. That is why these men have, laid down their life. They've sacrificed, their life, their family, just for you to be free from this contraption called Nigeria. The least you can do is to support. But meanwhile, make sure you're sharing this video wherever you are, wherever you're joining us from, wherever you are coming from. Make sure you share this video to as many groups and platforms as possible, so that our brothers and our sisters, both here and those in diaspora, we continue to know the reality that we are talking about concerning the freedom of our people. Enjoy this wonderful video and continue to do the needful by sharing this video to as many groups and platforms as possible. Enjoy.
that YouTube channel has had issues several times, of which this broadcast is no longer there on that channel. Now, the only channel where this broadcast should have, where we would have had this broadcast, which is our Facebook page, our main Facebook page with over 180,000 followers, is having serious issues that Facebook may delete the page completely any moment from now. I'm making it as an announcement also. Those of you who are following us on that page, you have to migrate. We are using our second page. It's also an old page, but second page. Maybe I have to flash it on the screen for you to understand. The page written Biafra Unite Official. I don't know if any of you is aware of that page. We are broadcasting on that page now. I don't know how the performance is going to be. I just want to try and see if the performance is going to be good. If it's okay, then we will continue to use it. But if it's not okay, then we will have to float a new a new Facebook page with a brand new Facebook account that has no issue, so that we can start afresh with it. So now that our main Facebook page, which is Biafra Unite Television, is having serious issues, which may be deleted, because I have received a lot of warnings from Facebook and it's down already. So they might permanently delete it anytime soon. I don't know when it's going to happen, but it might happen anytime soon. So now, because of that, and there are some of important broadcasts made on that page, which I don't want to lose them, because if I lose them completely, I don't know if I will get them again. I don't know how to find them on the internet. So that is the reason why I have found it very, very imperative to, restream, to rebroadcast, or to, I don't know how to do it. I don't know how to say it, to restream those broadcasts. So the one that I'm doing right now is one of them, and I'm starting with this one. So next time, I don't know when, but next time I'm going to be showing my interview with the Prime Minister back then in 2021. So this one is where it all started. The very first time I was bold enough to come out and say, I have to defend Mazi Simon Ekpa. That is when all the attacks started. That is when they started all the attack on him, all the social media propaganda and all that. So as you can see, going by the title, I have said, in defense of Simon Ekpa and online propaganda to tarnish his image. That is the title. And this is the same title that it had from the beginning when this broadcast was made. And that was on the 21st of September, 2021. So if you are watching, enjoy it. I want to refresh your memory as well for you to know how it all began, because I wouldn't like to lose this very broadcast, because the Facebook might be terminated at any given time. I have been warned, and of course, I don't have to take chances. So please, my people, like as I said from beginning, this is not going to be a normal broadcast, and I want you to enjoy it, share it, of course, and let every other person get this very broadcast. Thank you as we listen to this very all-important broadcast. This is how it all began. This is how it all began. Thank you, my people. Watch it and enjoy. Wonderful people of Biafra, lovers of freedom all over the world, you are welcome. This is Biafra Unite channel / television. We are live and direct, and we have promised to keep it very, very, very brief. We are not going to waste your time. Once you are here, like the video to assist other people to join us. Once you like the video, you are telling YouTube that this video is being liked, that they should suggest the video to other people who are online to join what we are doing. That is the essence of liking any live broadcast. When you like it, YouTube will now understand that the video is good for other people to watch. They will suggest the video to others to join. So like the video. That is your contribution for this very struggle we are in. It's part of your contribution, yes. If you look at the title, you will see it is properly written. In defense of Simon Ekpa and the online propaganda to tarnish his image. That is the headline. And we have only one headline. We are going to treat it and we go home and sleep until tomorrow. And the thumbnail of this very live broadcast says, "No new lawyer na aboko anahachuoke. A man whose house is on fire does not chase rats. A man lapu loge na aboko ge na achuoke. It is not done. It is not done, and it can never be done." So this is it. We are live and direct. Today's date is 21st of September 2021, and the time right now is approximately 39 minutes past 10 here in Biafra land. 39 minutes past 10. In other words, that will give you 21 minutes to 11. So wherever you are watching, whichever country you are, this is 39 minutes top of the hour in whichever country where you are. If you are here in Biafra land or you are here around the zoo, it means check your time right now. We are live and direct. This is 39 minutes past 10 o'clock p.m., 10 p.m. at night. And today's date is 21st of September 2021. A lot of things have happened today. So many things. But because those things are not on our topic right now, so there will be no need of, talking about them. But maybe I may try to give you the headlines of today's of today's incidents, those things that happened today, like according to what we have already shared on our platforms. Today, very early in the morning today, the Onitsha Road divided into two, and a very big tanker that conveys oil to a certain location fell inside the hole, very big hole, into two. The road came into two. Onitsha Road came into two. Nuku tanker tabani meya, and some people were busy, taking petrol. If I be offended, a lot of people die. Make mistake in Jessica, around there. Those people are gone. That is the zoological republic of animal kingdom. That is what you get when you are living in this kind of space. You are living in jungle. These are the things you get. Very early in the morning today, and that very vehicle is still there up to this very moment. In Western world, lorries don't patrol, they don't walk in the morning time or in the daytime. In the Western world, you don't dare see a lorry. All these big vehicles don't walk in the daytime. They only walk at night. Once it's 12 or 10 p.m., once it's 4 o'clock, very early in the morning, they are done. Of that hour, that is how they operate. In the daytime, normal vehicles, but at night, it's for big vehicles. Not the zoo. So another one, a certain
southeastern lawmaker has told the whole Nigeria that Biafra agitation is about to escalate. So these are headlines, and another one, Nigeria is going down. Another pastor, or should I say prophet, has as well given prophecy about the doom that is coming to the Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. Then we show a video of Amber Boys where they are celebrating their, their victory. Also, there's another prophet, a very famous prophet in Lagos, who has assured the whole world that nothing will happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. The video is on our platform. If you have not seen it after this live broadcast, go and check it out and watch the video. Then it's obvious of what happened today in Umuahia. The zoo government ran away. They couldn't attend the court case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Remember that Aloy Ejimako sued Nigerian government for illegal abduction and the extraordinary rendition and the inhuman treatment method of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, including the invasion of his country home in Afaruku Ibeku in the year 2017. So those are the things that are in this sheet. How do they call it? I'm not a lawyer. Those are the cases that that were served to the zoo government, but unfortunately to them, not to us, because we are winning. Either they appear or they don't appear, we are winning because the whole world is watching. The whole world has seen today that the zoo has run away from the case. So it means they know what they are doing. They know that they are in a hot soup. And I can assure you, at the end of all this drama, we are going to win and Biafra will be restored. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out with victory. Now we move hastily into this today's topic for this very live broadcast that we are, we have embarked on right now, which says that in defense of Simon Ekpa and media propaganda, online propaganda to tarnish his image. I'm not here to fight anybody. Biafrans, you are free to make your contribution by, writing what you have on mind. Whatever you feel, write it on the comment section, whether it's against us or it's for us. We don't block anybody. But if it's against us, we will help to educate you, to enlighten you. But if you are with us, also you have your right to write. Anything you have on mind, just write it on comment section. We can be able to read the ones we can. The ones we cannot, don't hold us responsible. Now we move. Simon Ekpa, we all know what is going on online. Since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was illegally abducted and renditioned to the damnable Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom. We understand what is happening. Orders and counter orders and all that. And some of them target insubordination. But we have few minutes to, to analyze it and put it to bed. Although some unscrupulous elements will continue propagating, telling lies and continue fighting innocent people while the house is on fire. That's why the thumbnail of this very broadcast says, a man whose house is on fire does not chase after rats. That is abomination. Now, I want to start from the beginning, where this very saga started. I call it saga because to me, it's not useful. For me, it's useless. That's why I call it saga. Because I don't know the reason why we are going, we have left the objective, the main thing we are supposed to be talking about, and face something else which is not even needed, which is not useful, which is not helpful. It can never ever assist us in any way. And you see some media warriors in IPOB, you see some online media warriors, they left what they're supposed to be talking about. Exposition of the damnable zoo government, APC terrorist government. They have left everything and focused on Simon Ekpa in order to tarnish his image. Somebody say, I have said it before that I love this channel. That is coming from Awawa. Thank you, my brother. Another person, Bouncing Biafra, say, carry on, my brother. You are always bold. May God protect all of you. Biafrans, freedom. He said, thank you, coming from Bouncing Biafra. Another person says, at dot, Dr. Nelly is on a dangerous mission. I love Mazi Simon Ekpa so much, and I will continue to defend and protect the structure our leader left behind, and I will continue to stand with Mazi Simon Ekpa. Of course, that is coming from Emmanuel Okorafo. Another person says, I mean all Biafran freedom. God bless. Okay. My brother, those DOS. Okay. We move. We are getting some comments here. We will try to read the ones we can. Yes. So, in defense of Mazi Simon Ekpa and the online propaganda to tarnish his image, to start with, the very day this very propaganda and saga began was the day Simon Ekpa, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, after he was brought back to the zoo, he commanded Simon Ekpa to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra. I will pieces it for you. So that you will understand exactly what happened. Whenever you hear anything contrary to what I'm about to say now, discard it, disregard it, in fact, throw it in the garbage. Throw it in the garbage. Yes. Anything contrary with what I want to say right now, whenever you hear it, throw it in the garbage. It is propaganda. I will pieces it for you. Go do Ganya. Please like this video so that other people may join us. Share it if you may. If you can share it, any platform you feel like, share it so that people may join us. We have only a few minutes to analyze this and then we'll call it a day. Now, on that very fateful day, first of all, Simon Ekpa tweeted. He tweeted that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu had commanded Simon Ekpa to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra with immediate effect. That is from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Simon Ekpa tweeted it. He wrote it both on Facebook, including his Enter Biafra channel, because I was following up. Even that very day, I commended him. I congratulated him. Now, that was during the day. Simon Ekpa to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra with immediate effect. Order coming from our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I guess he got the information through the Lego team, I guess, because that was the first time he was visited by our Lego team, by Stephen Ejiofor and co. Now, after the tweet in the daytime, at night, when someone Biafra unite, you are a gallant Biafra. God bless you and strengthen you, sir. He said, thank you. That is coming from Humble Prince. Let all this and talk. Let all this. Let all this and talk how we are going to get MK. Yes. You are not supposed to tell us this one now here, because before gi meta ya mmiri si n'isi gbaruo, before gi meta mmiri ahụ ya dị mmụọ ọṅụṅụ, ị ya agakwa n'isi mmiri wee mezie ya dee o ya de from isi mmiri. So obodo ebe ka ya agba anyị to leave this talk and focus on how our leader will be out. When you see everything, even on the hallowed Radio Biafra, you see what is going on there. You listening to China Sanwo-Olu yesterday. You listening to the bomb, the Eleke Flefu that called himself a coordinator in where does Simon Ekpa base in Finland. You listen to that Eleke Flefu, that nincompoop, a man who is not worthy of being a leader. You listen to him, how even the way he talks, how could you be a leader? You are not outspoken, you don't even know how to address the public, you don't know anything. Who made him a leader? Who made that non-entity a leader? That is, when I listen to his broadcast, I in fact, if I am not in spirit, if my spirit is not in this thing, if I name open a man or if I name one day, match another thing with my platform. Open a man or if I name so on one with your I will enjoy force or do my platform name. If I'm not going to raise you, so coming here to tell me to leave this topic and focus on how to release our leader, that is now medicine after death. Because everyone waka all the sagas in Africa. Everyone waka sagas in Africa. Yes, whenever China Sanwo-Olu goes to broadcast, listening to him, Emmanuel Bereba saga, Kobreba Biafrans, if the only time China Sanwo-Olu made a proper broadcast was during the day he announced sit at home. The day in the month of July, the day he announced sit at home, that we are going to embark on sit at home. Yet, he even messed up on that broadcast. He messed up on that broadcast for what he said. He said that Eastern Security Network is going to enforce this sit at home. He messed up. China Sanwo-Olu messed up. These are the people who don't know how to coordinate their spoken words. But they are our leaders. What are we going to do? What are we going to do? So these are the things we need to talk about. That, in fact, apart from that word he used, because he's not supposed to tell us who is going to enforce the sit at home. Biafrans don't even need anybody to enforce sit at home when you know that our leader has been kidnapped. We don't need anybody to. This is something we have been waiting for. We have been waiting, begging them to announce something for us to start doing it. But he said it and spoiled the whole thing. And the zoo now use that opportunity to perpetrate evil in our land, DSS, killing people, and to target ESL. But having said that, that is over because they have suspended it officially. So, but I want to say that is the only day China Sanwo-Olu made a proper broadcast since he has been coming to Radio Biafra, especially after the abduction of our leader. So you go there, all of you saying, leave this topic, let us focus on how to release our leader. Go to Radio Biafra and tell them that is not here. Not here. We know what we are doing. If you don't address these things, things will continue spoiling. So let me continue. That very day that Simon Ekpa tweeted that he has been giving go-ahead order to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra.
Please, in case you are just joining me right now, because I can see some people making some comments, you need to read what is on your face, what is on the screen. This is not today. This is an old broadcast. In fact, like as I said from beginning, this is how we started. This is how it all began. This very broadcast was made in defense of Simon Ekpa and online propaganda to tarnish his image. This broadcast was made on the 21st of September 2021, the very first broadcast in response to the DOS saga. All over, from any individual in this struggle. that is exactly what happened. So because our platform, our Facebook page is about to be taken down, that is the reason why I found it very, very important to rebroadcast this very old broadcast, at least to have it as a record. So please continue to enjoy it. I will still repeat this announcement again for those who will join the broadcast later and maybe become kind of confused. Thank you. Continue the enjoyment.
Even if you go to his channel right now, after this broadcast, you are going to see that very thing. Just go back from the time our leader was abducted and brought back to the zoo. Start from then and search all his this thing, both on Facebook, YouTube, and on Twitter. You will see that right up. Then after that day, after the daytime, at night during his broadcast, he came on air. I watched it by myself live. I watched him live, where people were calling. A lot of people were calling, and people congratulated him, including I myself. I congratulated Simon Ekpa that very night on his live broadcast when he was talking about that very order for him to go to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra. But guess what? The next day, the next morning, a change. Somebody is saying that the same emo Guinea, you can also talk to them as well. I'm talking to them already. I'm talking to them. What I'm doing here, I'm talking to them. So what else do you want me to do? You are the one who's supposed to do. I go and talk to them where they're supposed to hear you. But here they cannot hear you. But they can hear me. So I'm talking to them. Let me continue because you cannot change my mind and you can't distract me. I'm on a mission right now. So they changed the topic immediately after the next day. That Simon Ekpa said our leader has told him to take over Biafra, to take over Radio Biafra. I'm telling you, even now, even now, because I'm not the middle of this struggle. I know everything that is going on. I know every single thing that is happening in this struggle. So I follow it every single day. I'm working. I have my job, but I'm following it everything. I'm following up everything because if I don't follow up, if I don't understand what is going on, which information am I going to pass through Biafrans? Which information am I going to pass to Biafrans? So now, the following day after that night broadcast, remember what Simon Ekpa wrote and what he said is that our leader has instructed him to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Get it very, very clear, my people. I order you, Simon Ekpa, to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra with effect. The following morning, after that night broadcast, Ifene was everywhere, including BBC, Ifene was everywhere, is that Mazinam Dekano has told Simon Ekpa to take over Radio Biafra, But that was a lie from the pit of hell. But they had him clearly. To start broadcasting on Radio Biafra has no business with go and take over Radio Biafra. Those are two different things. In fact, they just formulated they just concocted that word in order to use it against Simon Ekpa. But I followed it very well. In fact, I never wanted to talk about this. I've been watching everything, seeing everything. I just kept quiet and I continued doing my thing on the way I've been doing it. But I have found it very, very imperative to analyze this. At least, so if I don't talk about this, A time shall come. A time shall come when I will answer the query. Maybe nobody will ask me about it, but my spirit will ask me. You were there. You saw everything. You knew everything. What did you do, at least to enlighten our people, at least to tell the truth? You saw how everything started. What did you do? Why did you keep quiet? What will I answer my spirit? Nobody may ask me, but my spirit will ask me when the time comes. So it is very, very necessary for me to talk about it, at least for only but once. I may not talk about it next time, but at least only once. I am going to be satisfied. The story changed immediately the following morning that Simon Ekpa is coming to take over Biafra, Radio Biafra. How could Simon Ekpa take over Radio Biafra? How? There are lots of people in Radio Biafra who were doing very well. People like Ekpa, they were there. They are doing very well. Are you telling me that Simon Ekpa is bigger than somebody like those guys? Somebody like Ekpa? Simon Ekpa, is he more intelligent than them? Is he bigger than them? Is he more technically oriented than them? So how comes you think that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu could tell Mazi Simon Ekpa to go and take over Radio Biafra? That was a lie from pit of hell. What was told to Mazi Simon Ekpa, and that is exactly what he said, both on Twitter and on his live broadcast. Go and start broadcasting on Radio Biafra with immediate effect from our leader. And they changed it. And the leadership of IPOB watch people twisted this very simple thing. They watch people twisted it, and they never caution people, they never debunked it, they never come clear to tell people, no, this is not what our leader said, and this is not even what Simon Ekpa said by himself. They kept quiet, and things continue spoiling. Then all of a sudden, we saw IPOB press release by Ekpa. That is now where the whole thing was made public and everything scattered. In terms of the saga, nothing scattered. IPOB is intact, but the saga scattered. Everything scattered from there. Ekpa released a press release. Somebody say you are one of the saboteurs who came to destroy IPOB, always attacking the DOS. Show your face or your picture. Saboteur, we know all of you. Okay. That is coming from a former educator. Okay. No problem. We can be saboteurs to you, that is your own opinion, but God doesn't, God, or should I say, the spirit of Biafra does not judge people based on what people say. What am I going to pass to Biafrans? So now, the following day after that night broadcast, remember what Simon Ekpa wrote and what he said is that our leader has instructed him to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra. Get it very, very clear, my people. I order you, Simon Ekpa, to start broadcasting on Radio Biafra with effect. The following morning, after that night broadcast, Ifene was everywhere, including BBC, so Ifene was everywhere, is that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has told Simon Ekpa to take over Radio Biafra, but that was a lie from the pit of hell. But they had him clearly. To start broadcasting on Radio Biafra has no business with go and take over Radio Biafra. Those are two different things. In fact, they just formulated they just concocted that word in order to use it against Simon Ekpa. But I followed it very well. In fact, I never wanted to talk about this. I've been watching everything, seeing everything, I just kept quiet and I continued doing my thing or the way I've been doing it. But I have found it very, very imperative to analyze this. At least, ndị Igbo sị na okenye anala nọ n'ụlọ ewu amụọ n'ọgbụlị. Okenye anaghị nọ n'ụlọ ewu amụọ n'ọgbụlị. So if I don't talk about this, a time shall come when I will answer the query. Maybe nobody will ask me about it. We always attacking the DOS. Show your face or your picture. Saboteur, we know all of you. Okay, that is coming from a former educator. Okay, no problem. We can be saboteurs to you. That is your own opinion, but God doesn't. God, or should I say, the spirit of Biafra does not judge people based on what people say. Let me make this clear today. What we are doing, if I never be more, we are not joking. Lots of people have died over the course of this. The spirit of our ancestors knows very, very well those who are saboteurs and those who are genuine. So, and they judge people according to what they do. According to what they do and what they conceal, what they, if ever form, no, if ever no, the spirit of our ancestors does not deal with our people based on what other people say about them. Bear this in mind. The people like that or form, I don't know your contribution towards Biafra restoration. I don't know your contribution towards Mazinab Becoming's freedom. I don't know what you are contributing, whether you are contributing financially or you are contributing otherwise. I don't know. But what I'm telling you is this: the spirit of Biafra does not deal with people according to what other people say about them or according to what other people think about them. The spirit deals with people according to what they do. Are you getting it? Get that into your empty skull or form or something. I don't know your useless name. Get it into your empty skull that the spirit of our land does not deal with people by what you say or what you think about somebody. The spirit deal with people according to what they do. So if let the spirit of our ancestors deal with me according to my doings. So let us move. Let's move. Nobody can distract me. No single person. But if you need education, I will educate you. But if you need brush because you can't stop me. You can't distract me. We move. Now, our media and publicity secretary, Ekpa Powerful, destroyed everything. By public, he released he made a press release saying that Simon Ekpa will no longer broadcast on Radio Biafra for refusing to sign the agreement that was given to him by the DOS. That was from Emmanuel Powerful, the media and publicity secretary of the indigenous people of Biafra. He made it openly, publicly, at least to tell Biafrans that Simon Ekpa is not an obedient servant. He's not an obedient Biafran. He's not an obedient IPOB member. He is, he is very arrogant. He is this. Though that is now that very true. You don't know. When you do something, you don't know what you are destroying. You don't know what you are doing. You just feel like, let me do it. Or let me do it and it can make it on ya. But you don't know generally what you are destroying. He said that he will no longer broadcast on Radio Biafra for refusing to sign the documents given to him by the DOS. Now BBC will I'm telling now Ekpa Powerful, if maybe with that single act. BBC will see that now suspend the go Simon Ekpa, he now stop from broadcasting in Radio Biafra, stop Now, you say, how could you suspend somebody when that you have not even employed that person? How do you intend to suspend somebody when you have not employed that person? That is the news from BBC to show Ekpa powerful the mess he committed for making such memo or such what is it called press release public. BBC and twist there when you know we have millions of enemies in fighting against this very struggle. Millions of them, or thousands in the zoo, especially the media. 100% of the zoo media is against what we are doing. God doesn't, God, or should I say, the spirit of Biafra does not judge people based on what people say. Let me make this clear today. What we are doing, if I never be more, or let me do it and can make it on ya, but you don't know generally what. Simon Ekpa from broadcasting on Radio Biafra, whereas Simon Ekpa has never ever broadcasted on Radio Biafra for one single day. That is it. So now, having said that, now the saga went on. People now pick that very press release of Ekpa powerful, and they started attacking Master Simon Ekpa. Not always disobedient somebody, all with this, all with that, all bunko.